Well, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I mean, it could have been dumber. You could have had Eddie Murphy as the Green Goblin in the MCU. So, yes, it is confirmed that Matthew McConaughey is going to play the Green Goblin in the MCU. And to be completely honest, I don't know how to feel about this casting choice. On one hand, I am happy for McConaughey because he really wanted to play a Marvel character in the MCU because he was actually going to play Ego in Guardians 2 and Gore in Thor Love and Thunder and Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse and Vision in Avengers Age of Ultron, among many other MCU characters and other comic book characters in general. So I'm happy for him, but when you look at McConaughey's face, he doesn't scream, "I'm the villain, I'm gonna kill you, Spider-Man." And I will say, though, is McConaughey gonna suck as bad as Jared Leto as Joker? No, I do not think McConaughey will give a horrible or as dumb performance as Jared Jackass. Because McConaughey can at least act. Because you've seen him in, like, The Lost Bus and even The Dark Tower, which that's a movie people hate, but I actually enjoyed it. Not my favorite Stephen King movie, but McConaughey was threatening. But the thing I saw in that movie was not Green Goblin. It was actually Two-Face. That's the character I see as Matthew McConaughey's, like, special character he should play. Green Goblin, I just look at his face and say, that's not Green Goblin, that's Two-Face. And in the words of Harrison Ford, a.k.a. President Ross, a.k.a. Red Hulk, you're not Willem Dafoe. Because Willem Dafoe is the best actor who has played the Green Goblin. And knowing that the MCU, they're going to give McConaughey some stupid lines of dialogue. Like, oh my god, I know the MCU is going to make him say this. Alright, I'm the Green Goblin. I'm going to kill you, Spider-Man. I'm going to make your life miserable. I'm Matthew McConaughey. I'm the Green Goblin. I was Norman Osborn, but then the Green Goblin personality took over me. I'm Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, that would be really stupid. And his face doesn't resemble the Green Goblin. Now, again, McConaughey, I think he can pull it off, but he'll fall into that category of actors like Keanu Reeves or Kevin Bacon, where he does a great job as the character, but he's miscast. And I always said for a long time, McConaughey should play Two-Face. Just like how I say Jude Law should have played Nightmare, because if you've seen him in Rise of the Guardians, his intimidating vocal performance that's Pitch Black was really good. And to the point that, like, you could see him as Nightmare, like Jude Law. If he had a similar voice and presence like he had in that movie, he could have done a terrific job. It just sucked that he was wasted as the villain in the MCU, yawn wrong. And while I'm happy that they did give McConaughey a downright shitty character to play, the Green Goblin is not a Marvel character I would think of him playing. Do you know who I would think of him playing? Arthur Harrow. That's the obscure villain that McConaughey can go as over the top and just have a lot of fun as that character. So Harrow, I can see. Green Goblin, not so much. Though it could have been dumber. You could have had McConaughey play Black Mask, which that would have been terrible. I don't know if it will be as bad as the Ewan McGregor one, but I think McConaughey will be miscast. But that's the thing, though. They're not going to have McConaughey wear the Green Goblin mask because they want to show McConaughey's face. So I think they're going to serve more the actor rather than the character. And yeah, this is going to be the true variation of the Green Goblin. The MCU made that clear when they were talking about this new Spider-Man era. They're going to take Spider-Man villains and recast them for their own universe, because Keith David is rumored to play the Lizard, which I think that's a better casting choice than Matthew McConaughey as the Green Goblin. So, yeah, I think McConaughey is a bit miscast. I can't fully judge his performance. Maybe he'll be better than Jared Leto. I'll give him that. Because I do like Jared Leto as Morbius. I actually defend Morbius. I do like that movie. But I hate his Joker. So, as miscast as he is, I think McConaughey will do okay at the Green Goblin. But once again, the words of Harrison Ford, he's not Willem Dafoe. Because Willem Dafoe is the only actor and the best actor who has ever played the Green Goblin. And I don't think Matthew McConaughey can beat his performance. Because Willem Dafoe is way too iconic as the Green Goblin. That is the role that made people fall in love with Willem Dafoe as an actor. That original Spider-Man movie, as cheesy as it is with the Power Rangers Green Goblin costume, Dafoe's performance is still iconic in that movie, and they brought him back in No Way Home. So I think McConaughey will be good, just not as horrifying as Willem Dafoe's take on the Green Goblin. Although he'll get be Joker. And out of the two characters, I'm kind of happy they went with Green Goblin rather than the Joker. Because the Joker, he'll be miscast. But I don't know what it is. I don't think McConaughey is outright terrible as Green Goblin. Again, I can't judge his performance. But I feel like he's miscast. So, comment down below and let me know, what are your thoughts on Matthew McConaughey playing the true Green Goblin in the MCU? I just think it's just Marvel being desperate, but I think McConaughey can give a decent performance. So that's going to be it for my thoughts on Matthew McConaughey being cast as the true Green Goblin in the MCU. I hope you guys enjoyed.